Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. And finally, IPL के playoffs शुरू हो गए and the first one begins today. Kolkata take on Sunrisers Hyderabad. A matchup I think back in between of April none of us expected because Rajasthan were playing so well, Sunrisers were playing so well. You kind of thought those two teams are confirmed. And third or fourth, में बड़ा competition होगा between CSK, Kolkata, and maybe one of Lucknow coming in. And RCB was out of the question, which we'll review tomorrow as well. But getting right into this, before we talk about the match itself, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a like rating, and make sure you follow us for cricket news. भाई अभी से IPL खत्म होने वाला है, उसी के साथ साथ T20 World Cup भी start होने वाला है. So we've got a lot of content lined up for that, as well as a lot of guests joining us from around the globe to say and review every other squad that we can for the World Cup and talk about the possibilities of the possible winners and everything. But let's get right into it. By both Kolkata and Sunrisers have scored incredibly well throughout this tournament. I mean, Kolkata scored 250 in one of the games. Sunrisers have beat their own record of high scores of 270 and then scoring 277 or something like that. But Ahmedabad has always been a pitch which can turn up either to be a red soil, fast pace, and a batter's heavy pitch, or else a spinner heavy pitch, which can kind of annoy Sunrisers Hyderabad if you look at it that way. The one difference for Kolkata Knight Riders tomorrow will be that Phil Salt is no longer part of their team. He's gone back to England to participate in that Pakistan versus England series, which we'll also review in the coming days. Um, but Kolkata do have enough power. I mean, they've got Rinku Singh, they've got Andre Russell as well as Sunil Narayan to take on. And on the other hand, Hyderabad, we've all talked about it with Travis Head being there, Abhishek Sharma and Klassen. All three can certainly match up with KKR's power, and honestly, it'll be a very, very interesting game. But just going back onto the pitch, I think अगर slow pitch हुई then it benefits Kolkata Knight Riders because they've got Varun Chakravarti as well as Sunil Narayan in their options. They've even also got Suyash as well, but I wouldn't count on him too much. But irrespective of any sort of pitch, we've always seen Sunil Narayan be extremely effective. Uski economy जो इस season रही है, the amount of impact he's had for Kolkata, so he'll be a big play for Kolkata in the way they're going to have to take on Sunrisers because last time they were in Ahmedabad, I remember the score was 162 for 8 for them. So realistically, they will look at it and say, okay, bhai, we need to put a very, very big score on target because of the power that Kolkata have to bring it back as well. Um, we've all seen the amount of wickets Kolkata's bowlers have picked up as well, and they've got good pacers as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how that turns out to be. The only other advantage Sunrisers do have is that the previous three games they've actually had played games, and even then, even if it was against Gujarat itself and Punjab, they've ended up actually having played those games. On the other hand, where Kolkata have not had a game in the last 2 days, last two sort of games because of rain washouts, once against Rajasthan Royals, which would have been a good practice right before the playoffs, and then once against Gujarat Titans at Ahmedabad. So they've not experienced the Ahmedabad pitch so far, whereas Sunrisers have already experienced it and might have some other insights that Kolkata might not have into. Going back to Phil Salt's discussion, but he's going to be a big loss for Kolkata. He's been their second highest run hitter, and Kolkata's opening partnership is where it's at. I mean, they've both Sunil Narayan and Phil Salt have carried Kolkata this whole tournament in terms of batting. The like for like replacement will be Rahmanullah Gurbaz, but again, you can't place all of your trust on him. He's not played any cricket since the IPL started. I mean, Phil Salt came in as a replacement for Jason Roy, and suddenly he's just taken up everyone's spots because of how amazing he's played so far and the contributions he's made for Kolkata Knight Riders. And one of the issues that Sunrisers might have actually had an issue with was their middle order, which they've actually ended up fixing. Rahul Tripaঠি's come in, and the way he's kind of strengthened their top order is incredible to see, and that'll really trouble Kolkata. So if they really want to win, they're going to have to pick up those wickets, and in this sort of format, it's all about picking up wickets in the intervals, because we saw this against RCB versus Chennai as well. The only reason RCB were not giving CSK an opportunity to fully win was because they kept taking wickets every now and then, and on the other hand, they had to start and try and build those partnerships again, not to lose too many wickets in one go. So it'll be very interesting to see how that turns out to be as well. And Kolkata, on the other hand, do have an incredible record as well. They've not lost any of their qualifier one games. I think they've played one in 2014 and they did win that one, and in 2016 as well, which they won. So they've got a 100% win record, as well as in the last 5 games, they've only lost one, whereas Sunrisers has lost two. So it'll be very, very nice to see how these teams match up and who comes out on top. And obviously, both of the teams do have the whole layback of, okay, if we lose this one, we still have another one to go. But realistically, neither of those teams would like that and would want a bit of a break before the final. And having to play one less game as well is always an opportunity to make it easier for yourself to win the trophy. Irrespective, both of these teams have won trophies. Both of these teams have captains and have coaches who've had experiences of playing in finals. So it'll be very, very tough to call who's going to win. But my heart says Kolkata. Maybe they've got what it takes. They've played incredible cricket. Maybe not the most flashiest cricket and the most noticeable one, but at least they've played cricket which has been consistent throughout the whole tournament, and they've took their place. And no wonder they finished first in this IPL season, and they might have even extended their points lead to a bit further if their 2 games didn't go wash out in terms of them as well. So that's it for us, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let us know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win this tournament firstly, and then obviously this qualifier as well for today, and then we'll talk about RCB versus Rajasthan Royals tomorrow. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Then stay safe.